Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the DBT Champion Unite DeFi Comedy Hour. The first time we're doing this here on the DYOR network. I want to thank everybody for tuning in for this. I want to thank all of the great comedians that we have here in the studio. And I want to make sure that we do a little tech test here at the beginning. And hold on a second, make sure I'm not feedbacking everybody here. And for those of you in the Telegram where we're watching it, give us a little shout out that you can hear us. We can hear you. We want your feedback. We want your laughter because I've got the sound piped back in it so they can hear you live. So for those of you that want to contribute your claps or your laughter, feel free to unmute yourself so people can hear you laugh and clap. If you've got a lot going on in the background, I'll just mute you anyway. But these type of events work so much better when people know if their jokes are good or if they just suck. And we're hoping we have a night of great stuff going on here. These people are professionals in comedy. I am not a professional comedian host, even though I make fun of myself a lot here on the air. But I do want to say this event is going out on YouTube. This event is going out on Twitch, and will eventually be on our in fact, we are broadcasting everywhere. In fact, it'll be on our Roku channel and on our Amazon Fire channel coming soon. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's working out very well here. That's all the housekeeping. Remember, everyone, unmute yourself on Telegram. Let's hear those laughs coming back to everybody. And for all of those who watch this channel a lot here in the DYOR network, you know that my host, co-host, and compatriot here is the one and only Carmen Crypto. Carmen, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Tom. I'm so excited. And yeah, I'm not a comedy host either, but you know DBT, we're wild, we're crazy, we love to do things different, and we're also a party token too, right? So with the help of Champion Token, you know, our partners, our friends from previous seasons, we came together, we found some really funny ass people, we put them together in our stream, and we're bringing it to you. So tonight is really about uniting DeFi. We had 7 sponsors come into the game with us to help make this night happen. Plus, all of you are going to be a big part in showing our comedians some love because we want to do more of these. So big shout out to Crypto Giant and KB Well, our Champion Token partners, as well as our Burn Father and Wes and myself. Like, we couldn't be more excited than to do something like this for everyone. Now, we want to give a big shout out to our sponsors. We have PulseCon 22 for the new blockchain coming out this summer. Income Island doing their thing with the metaverse. Sector Protocol, you know them, that they used to be another name, and Nova Bear's friends. Misfits, the NFT project, and also from Mystery Token. Shout out to Nelson. Altera 3, you know that social network that's super secure. We also have Military Finance, our biggest friends over from the Allstar teams, and then Rocket Fi. So if you guys want to learn more about the sponsors, you're going to hang out with us in the Green Candle After Party in the Telegram and the Disco Burn Party Token voice chat. That's where you're going to get to meet the CEOs and hang out with them and see if there's any promos going on. But tonight is about the comedians, so it's time to not take a look at the charts. Who cares what the SEC says about crypto? We are here to unite DeFi and just have a good time. So, guys, this is the assignment, okay? If you're in the Telegram, you're going to type in the word tips or tip. That will trigger Rose, and there'll be some instructions there. You guys can shout, scream, applaud. We can hear you. But if you want to show some crypto love, we have already onboarded all of these comedians with Trust wallets and SafeCal wallets and crypto. They're crypto ready. Okay, so your best way to show them some love is to send a tip. If you send a $1 BSC tip to the wallet address in the TG, and we also have it listed in the live chat in YouTube, then that means you are entered for a raffle. I have 9 $25 BSC giveaways to do tonight in between the comedians. So if you want to be in it to win it, you got to get in there. I already know Jared, the CEO of Military Finance, already started it. So don't let him be the only one playing the game, because these guys only got 3 or 4 minutes on stage. So if you want to get that giveaway chance, you got to get in now. So those are your instructions for the assignment, and we're going now. Guys, our first comedian is J-Realz, and we're going to bring him to stage right now.
Yo. What's up, Carmen? How you doing? You good?
I am good, man. I'm going to let you take the stage and do your thing. And don't forget, guys, show him some love.
Show me some love. Make sure y'all show me some love. What up, everybody? How all 22 of y'all doing out there? You know what I'm saying? Just want to let y'all know something. This right here, it's about to be epic. It's about to be some shit you ain't never seen before, ain't never heard. It's very, very, very talented people on this roster tonight. And I want y'all to tip. You hear me? I'm going to say that. But yes, before I get started, I just want to say thank you to Champion, DBT, Disco Burn, and yeah, many more to come. You know what I mean? So we're going to just spread awareness about crypto and how the market works. You know, giving knowledge to a demographic that may not be privy to the new workings of this world. You know, where the dollar's going, et cetera, et cetera. You know, by a show of hands. Who has said to somebody, whoever tried to talk to them about crypto, man, I don't want to hear that motherfucking shit. The fuck on away from me with all that. I don't want to hear it. Can't pay no goddamn bills in crypto. I understand. Yes, that is true. That too is true. But did you know that in 5 to 10 years to lead us into the future, it could be possible. It could be possible that we use crypto to pay for shit. You know what I'm saying? But some people just don't mind being ignorant. They find peace in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, everything is now. How many people raise their actual hand? I know. The metaverse. It's kind of crazy talking to myself, but I do that sometimes, especially when I don't smoke too much weed. But it's okay. Try talking to a baby boomer about crypto or the market. Old folks don't want to hear about that shit. The new kids, all they want to do is dig in their phone, and you know, they don't really read too many books. So what I like to teach my people who jump on this crypto shit is be big on acronyms. Everything is an acronym. If you ain't big on acronyms, crypto gonna get your ass together. Because it's something called DYOR. I know we're on the DYOR network, and whoever that's on YouTube right now, you see the DYOR, but that actually stands for something. It's called do your own research. So before you jump into a crypto, you know, it's always important that you do your own research. So I had a family member, right, ask me, man, what's up with that crypto shit you be on? I hear you talking about that shit all the time, folks. What's to it? I say, look, you got to do some motherfucking research, cuz. He like, word? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, you got a DYOR. He like, DYOR. I'm like, yeah, DYOR. Hey, that's my time. It was J-Realz. Y'all be good. Holla at me. That's my 3 minutes. Yeah,
I love it.
I can go.
And you know what? You understood the assignment. And not a lot of people even do that. They come in, they ape in, and then they lose their shit.
Yeah. I pay
Not
attention.
you. Not you. You're not going to get rug pulled. All right. So
Yeah,
stay
not
on
no
screen
rug
with me
pull.
real quick. So
All
I've
right.
got Disco manning the wallets for any tips that have been coming in. And so we'll be announcing, you know, you'll see the $25 come into your wallet if you're the winner. So J-Realz, tell me, top or bottom?
Well, I'm an ass man, so I'm gonna go bottom.
Okay, he's going booty. So bottom, that means that we're going to count from the bottom. And Disco, could you type in the chat for me how many tips we got in there? Because we're going to pick a number. Is Disco in there?
He is.
Shout out to the winner.
He said 1 second. He's cutting in a time there.
As he's doing that, just for some of the comedians in the background, we forgot to do it for Mr. J-Realz here, but we're going to have a couple of you bring you on have you on the sideboard to get some live reactions from them. So if you pop right on, just know that you're there to laugh at and laugh with your fellow comedians.
Right. Indeed.
All right.
Jason
We're
Santiago.
just waiting for Disco. Burn father.
Okay.
Or else Jason's going to be pushing that red light. I'm learning
I
new
got some
terms.
more.
We're going to be shining the light.
I'm learning new comedy terminology.
Yeah, don't make sure you
Yeah,
DYOR.
don't teach Tom too much, because then he's going to roll with it.
My
and he
head's
has
going to explode.
access to media.
Hey,
He has access to too much media here.
right. Mental overload.
Disco did understand his assignment. Come on, I'm
All right, he answered. He's got
5. Okay, pick a number from 1 to 5.
4.
Number 4. So 4 from the bottom. Thank you, J-Realz, and thank you so much for being a part of our show. Next
Definitely.
up,
Anytime.
we are going to be bringing to stage Jason Santiago.
All right, Jason's coming up here in one second here. Jason, I hope you're ready. Get that vape pen ready to go here, and we'll bring you up. Reels, we're going to leave you on the screen, and Carmen will bring you back stream. We're going to bring a couple of you on here, maybe Belli B, maybe Liz, to give Jason.
Yeah, he disappeared. What happened?
I'm magical, and when he gets too much into my ear, he's out. I wish I had that kind of power, though. I really don't. I'm a wizard on Canva, though. I'm a super wizard on Canva.
Yeah, you like
Look who's here.
Thanos.
He's not in a car. Guys,
Right, I made it.
to the stage, Jason Santiago. Welcome to the DVT Unite DeFi show.
I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I'm excited. This is my first crypto show. Just like J-Realz said, I don't know shit about crypto or anything like that. I was like a crypto. I was like, is that a new gang in LA or something like that I need to know about? Because I have no idea what that's about. But I mean, it's obviously it's a movement. So I'm glad to be a part of it. And everybody looking at, what the figures are and everything like that. I failed math, so I still don't know. You know what I mean? So, cash at me everything that you have until I can figure it out. But it's all right. But no, I appreciate you guys having me on. Here in sunny Arizona, it was 112 degrees today. 112 degrees. Here in Arizona, we have 2 seasons. We have heaven and we have hell. Heaven and hell. That's all that we have. There's nothing in between. But it's a state that I love. I'm originally from New York. Been out here now since 2004, so I'm basically an Arizonian now. I try not to go back to New York unless I'm performing or whatever like that. There's just way too many rats back there. Too many rats. Also, the road rage. Can't even deal with the road rage. When I first moved out here to Arizona, I had so much road rage. This is a true story too. When I first came out, I was a real estate appraiser. And, being Mr. Tough guy that I am, I'm driving down on the highway, I get cut off. And so just to add to this story, here in Arizona, we're an open carry state, okay? And so that's not something that I'm used to because the only people that carried guns back home were the cops and the drug dealers, you know what I mean? So that's the only guns that I had, particularly seen. So I'm going back and forth with this guy. We're cutting each other off. I'm getting pissed. And so I got to the point where I said, you know what, I'm done. I whipped over onto the left side of his car. I rolled down and I'm like, you know what? I said, get over at the next stop. We can do this shit. This dude, he rolled down the window, tinted window, rolled down the window, didn't even look at me, and then just raised his pistol. I shifted down to freaking 4th gear. I was like, all right, that ended my road rage right then and there. Because I'm like, I'm not messing with anybody out here. Grandmas carry guns out here, so you have to be particularly careful when it comes down to that. I mean, it's a scary thing. It's a scary thing. I'm used to it now, but I still got to watch out for people, so it's all right. Great place to raise your kids. Great place to raise your kids. I got 5 kids. I'm Latino. I met my quota. Okay, don't judge me. I'm just doing what God told me to do, is to be fruitful and multiplying. But actually, my ex-wife, I'm single. My ex-wife and I, we were foster care parents, so we decided to pay it forward. I have 3 biological girls that are my own, which I love. And so I didn't know how to make boys, so we adopted 2 boys. Okay, love them to death. They're great. My oldest son, he's at the age where he's feeling girls and everything like that. Complains like nobody's business. Doesn't want to go do his work or anything like that. I'm like, dude, with all the technology that is around now, I said, I actually had to go to the library, take out the Encyclopedia Britannica, and just plagiarize everything that I could possibly do to get an A. I'm like, all you got to do is just sit in your bedroom and pull up Google, and then you're good to go. I mean, you figure that, like, even think about it this. When I was younger, I had a stack of Playboys. Now they got Pornhub. How easy is it to get away with that? I mean, there's stickiness going all around my house right now. When I was younger, the closest that I came to try to like get any type of action, I would take my Playboys and tip them over just like this, just so I could see if I could look down her bra. Yeah, I was a little touched when I was a kid, but it's all right. But those are the things that I deal with. But I don't know. I mean, this world is changing. There's a lot of scary things going on, with all the shootings that are going on. That's a scary thing. I recently broke up with my girlfriend. And so the shootings that went down in Milwaukee at the basketball game, I had told her, I said, hey, did you hear about the basketball game, the shootings that was going on in the basketball game? People died. It was just crazy. This woman looked at me And this is after we had smoked. And we were smoking a little, you know, wacky tobacco. And she said, well, who was playing? Who was playing? And I'm like, woman, there was a tragedy. What is wrong with you? She said, well, it is the playoffs. I'm like, wow. But low key, I can't blame her because it was the playoffs, so she needed to know what was important right there. But I had to get rid of her. Had to get rid of her. That in the long self too, because she's Asian, Filipino. Okay, beautiful people. Not just saying anything wrong, but she had no eyelashes. No eyelashes. And ladies out there, if you're listening, she had the magnetic type of face. Can't even speak right now. False eyelashes that you put on. I didn't even know there were even such a thing, but yeah, there's such a thing. But she would gob it on. This dizzy woman could not walk into the kitchen without getting stuck to the refrigerator. That's how much she would get put on. I mean, it was insane. Insane. She got mad because I took like 89 selfies with her one time. I'm like, you need to get over to the left because nobody's gonna believe this right here, right now. But yeah, no, I had to let her go. Snored. She's about 5'1". Snored like she was 235 pounds and 6 feet 2 inches. I would look at her. She was just sleeping there. Now, I do not believe in domestic violence. You don't put your hands on anybody, male or female. But when you can't sleep and don't get sleep, and you have somebody that's snoring like that in your ear, you want to punch them right in the motherfucking face because you just want to sleep. I mean, I just could not believe that the noise coming out of this woman's mouth, just... And then they had she was like kind of the one-upper too. So I would come over to her work, her day of work or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm tired. She's like, I'm tired too. I'm like, why? You slept last night. I'm like, you were the one that was snoring. I was like, this is ridiculous shit. So if you have a significant other that snores, whether it be male or female, my heart goes out to you. I'm going to pray for you. We can start some type of therapy group if we need to, something, whatever is needed. But I think I'm just going to remain single moving forward because I think that's probably going to be my safest bet because I obviously have some issues, road rage, just living in a state where everybody's carrying guns. I don't know. I really don't know what else to say, but that's really where I'm at, right now.
It was the sticky part for me, Jason. Like, if you're trying to get another girl, hopefully that situation with the stickiness around your house is handled. So, but thank you so much for coming on to our show, and thank you so much for your set. Good luck to you. And yeah, lashes are a thing, man. Like people do it over and over and over. So
yeah.
You got to let us girls do our thing. How else are we going to get wings?
There you go.
Give it up for Jason. Now, before you go, top or bottom?
I'm going to say top.
Okay, top.
Yeah.
And then Disco. Okay, so we have eight wallets that have tipped. So number from 1 to 8.
6.
Awesome. Congratulations to wallet number 6 for the tip. And thank you again, Jason. We'll see you again next time.
Appreciate you. All right. You guys take care.
As always, guys, understand the assignment. We're showing these guys some crypto love. We have onboarded them. They've got wallets. And so we want to help get them some BSC into their wallets to come on back and do another show with us. So show them some love, and it could be your chance to get $25 in BSC back. You got to be in it to win it. Next on stage tonight, we're bringing Dana Whissen.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Carmen and Tom and everyone for the crypto wallets. I'm excited to go out later tonight and buy myself a blockchain burrito. Been looking forward to that all day. I'm thinking about starting my own coin called the Bop coin in reference to one of the best bands in the history of ever. The one, the only, Hanson. That's right. That coin will be worth at least 5 billion blocks per coin, I guess. Okay. Yes, but my name is Dana. Some people say I look like Angelina Jolie if she had a psychotic break. I think I look like Angelina Jolie if she and Sideshow Bob had angry sex. Yeah. That's what I normally do on stage and in real life. Okay. One day I'm going to look back on the year 2022 and tell my kids, thank God, you're still in that test tube. Excuse me. My boyfriend says I'm like a tsunami in bed because I erupt into a wave of explosion whenever he hands me the remote. Thank you. My mom wrote that joke for me. I'm not a bad driver because I'm a woman, okay? Listen, I hear the whispers. I see the stares. I'm not a bad driver because I'm a woman. I'm a bad driver because I speed whenever I listen to Limp Bizkit. Yeah, that's right. What? Okay, I had to get that out. Capitalism is weird, right? Capitalism is weird. Because I wasn't there the day we learned about it in school. Thanks. I apologize if my internet is cutting in and out. My internet is currently being powered by a horse-drawn carriage and some blockchain water. Thank you. I just wrote that one in my mind just a second ago. It always bugs me when I post a question on like Facebook or something and I ask people like, hey, why is the sky blue? Why is my hair curly? Why do I gain weight after I go to Jack in the Box 5 times every day? And, you know, it really pisses me off when people respond by saying, hey, lady, why don't you just Google it, lady? Haven't you heard of Google? Like, yeah, listen, buddy, I have. But when I want an answer to one of life's important questions, I want it to come from someone who's currently in the middle of learning the ins and outs of crypto while doing 2 fat bong rips after drinking 10 gallons of Budweiser. Basically, I just want my answers to come from someone I relate to. Okay. I hate the term full-figured panties. I hate it. I prefer the term Big Bertha butt baskets. Yeah, baskets. Okay. My butt is so flat. That's right, everyone. I'm admitting this to you here first. You heard it first. My butt is so flat that people yell, hey, is that a woman or a file folder whenever I walk by? Is that a 12.9-inch iPad Pro? I think yes. Terrible. I've been doing a lot of psilocybin lately, a lot of magic mushrooms prescribed by Jesus Christ, our Savior. Amen. All right, thank you. And I've discovered a lot about myself. For example, I discovered that I'm not actually a lesbian. I'm Lebanese. Sorry, lesbians. I'm terrible at job interviews because I don't understand any of the questions they ask me. They'll be like, okay, Dana, tell us, what is your greatest weakness? And I'll be like, Oreo cookies. Yeah, all right, that never works. And they'll be like, okay, awkward. Dana, tell us, why is there a gigantic gap on your resume? And I'll be like, because I put it there. And then they'll be like, okay, that's scary. Dana, tell us, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I'll be like, well, hopefully at a Limp Bizkit concert. Boom, boom! All right, thank you very much, everyone. My name is Dana. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you very much. Woo-hoo! The old Limp Bizkit reference. Next is Nickelback.
oh yeah, they're all on all of my playlists. So yeah,
Kind of like Limp Bizkit. I mean,
just kinda.
just kinda. Okay,
Yeah.
so Dana, before you go, top or bottom?
Bottom always.
Bottom always, like the file
Yeah.
folder. Okay, got it. Roger
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Numbers 1 through 7.
4.
4. Okay, so bottom, and then count up 4, and Disco will send it out. Thank you, Dana, so much for joining us tonight, and great
Thank you.
job. Guys, next on our list is somebody who actually was very pivotal in bringing the entire cast that we're seeing tonight of talent and comedians to the show. It is Crickette Gill.
Wait, oh, that's Liz.
Identity crisis.
Oh, that's me. Wait, I gotta back up. My face is so big, and look how weird my arms look. Okay, anyway. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Cricket. I have a bit of advice for you. First, I'm going to turn my timer on so I don't run the light like some other people. No, I'm just kidding. So here's a bit of advice for you. Don't ask your legally blind friend to look underneath your car for damage in the middle of the night in a dark, dimly lit parking lot. I almost died last night. So it's a bit of advice for you. He's blind. I asked him, could he see anything? He said, I don't see shit. I said, okay, let's go. And almost died. So anyway, I'm glad, shout out to COVID for making virtual comedy a thing now. That wasn't a thing before COVID, and it is now, so that's fantastic. However, I'm excited that COVID's going away, but I'm also kind of disappointed that COVID's going away because that was my go-to call out all of 2021. Like I caught COVID 32 times last year. It was amazing. Like, what am I supposed to call out with now? Monkeypox? I don't know if anyone's going to believe that. You know what I mean? So I think I just have seasonal allergies now. I don't know if I'll get up to 32, but we'll see. But I think we could have gotten rid of COVID a lot sooner had we listened to the advice of this conspiracy, of this group of people that have this conspiracy going in Dallas. So I'm going to share it with you. So there's this group of people in Dallas who are patiently awaiting the second coming of JFK. And not Jesus fucking Christ, but the JFK. Tom, I saw the cross light up on your forehead. I know, you're getting excited. He's not coming back. Don't get excited, not yet, you know, but it's the JFK. Now, they also think that the cure for COVID is urine. So naturally, I thought R. Kelly was ahead of his time. I mean, he could be out here right now doing the Lord's work, right? Like, I believe I can fly, just raining on motherfuckers, right? I believe I can touch the sky. Just saving us from COVID, one drop at a time. But he had to fuck up. I mean, yeah, he fucked up, but you got to admit he was good at what he did, right? So he could have saved us. Also, during COVID, I lost all my hair. I have to confess, I tried to relax my hair myself and dye it, and I burned it all off. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to embrace this short, teeny tiny afro thing I got going on, you know, and I posted a picture on Facebook like, hey, short hair, don't care, check me out, I'm fly. And then the next morning I woke up and I had all these comments on my post like, oh, you look amazing. Oh my God, I love the afro. It's Pride Month. What's her name? Ooh, girl, you coming out the closet. That's fantastic. And that was all from my dad. I'm like, dude, I'm not a lesbian. We've been over this before. And he's like, yeah, I know, but you do have a deep voice, big feet, a 5 o'clock shadow, and a 5-inch clip. Dad! Should have really got you circumcised. I know, Dad. Come on. I know. Shit. So he had me thinking like, am I a lesbian? I mean, I do wear an awful lot of flannel. I own a bunch of corduroy hats. I mean, I think I'm on my way there. So I was like, well, let me just see. So I decided I was going to test the waters, watch me a little lesbian porn, see what it did for me. It didn't do anything. So I'm not a lesbian. However, I do have a newfound respect for anybody that goes down and looks that thing in the face. You are the true hero in this conversation, okay? Like, you know what it's used for, and you still go down there. Like mine, 2 humans came out of mine, and a lot more came in it. So I don't know what y'all think you're doing when you go down there. And that's my time. I'm Crickette Gill. Follow me online at Aliens Don't Like Hot Sauce.
Ooh, wow, yeah. Wow, she made COVID no hair a trending thing, and then she went even further. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Crickette. Now, Crickette, before you go, top or bottom?
Always the top.
Okay. You
Control
sure
thing.
lesbian? Like, you got the short hair, now you just choose love.
Now I'm like a top. I know, right? Like,
yeah.
If I was a lesbian, I guess I'd be the butch one, the dominant one. I don't know.
Totally.
Whichever one wears
if
the
you're choosing top. Otherwise, you're a pillow queen. Okay, pick a number through 1 through 5.
3.
3. Okay, 3 from the top. You're getting $25 in VSC sent your way ASAP because it's crypto, and it's not like the exchanges. We're doing it wallet to wallet. These guys don't know what we're talking about. but that's cool. All right, guys. So next, coming up to stage, we have our next comedian, Liz Frisius.
Woo! Keep it going for our host, Carmen.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes.
I'm married to a man. He's 6'5". His name is Richard, so the rumors are. Yep.
Fire
I have
Tom.
a good
Immediate
dick.
fire. Immediate fire. More tips for Liz, guys. Bring them in.
Hey, I'm a veteran. You guys said crypto. I'm here. That means I spent my life on the outside looking in. Military calls that surveillance. Phoenix calls it stalking. In war, it'll get you information. In Phoenix, it gets you 5 to 10. Worst thing about it, I retired. And every boss, when I go out to a job interview, same stupid question. What are you good at? Killing and bombing. You're a comic? I specialize in hostile work environments. Okay, let's talk literally about hostile work environments. I got off the stage in New Mexico not long ago. Some dumb shit propositioned me. Who the fuck thinks propositioning this is a good idea? Attention target shoppers, if you're looking for a woman to sexually harass, check for a marksmanship badge. His ass went into express checkout. And when I get dirt on a man, trust me, it's 6 feet deep. Propositioning me, I'd rather blow a tire. Besides, I choke on small objects. Worst thing, some dumb shit sent me an unsolicited dick pic. Why don't cell phones come with a cock blocker?
Yes.
Worst thing is the asshole didn't even have the decency to include a Zoom function. Trust me, these dirtbags are the type of assholes that I'll add insult to injury by saying time heals all wounds to an amputee.
It's like that.
Yeah, I spent 29 years of my life in the military. Every single military member takes an oath. Support and defend the Constitution. Problem is, the left only knows the First Amendment, the right only knows the Second. Even worse, 73% of Americans think the Bill of Rights needs to be refinanced. Yeah, I really struggle dealing with this younger generation. I spent 30 years on active duty. They spent 30 hours on Call of Duty. And they always want to talk the pros and cons of their relationships. If they'd quit dating prostitutes and convicts. At least women nowadays have a standard. They won't date a 30-year-old man who lives with their mom. But they will date a 30-year-old man that lives with their wife.
Facts.
Yeah, here's the thing. Most of the comics you see nowadays, they're half my age. They're worried about disappointing the parents. I got to disappoint the entire Department of Defense. Truth be known, I did disappoint my mom. She gave me a t-shirt for my last birthday that says, pissing off the entire planet one person at a time. After half a century, you'd think she'd quit underestimating me. I can piss off an entire country in 5 minutes or less, so your next war is free. I even managed to piss off my mother-in-law. On my wedding day. Oh yeah, she caught me at the center of the aisle and says, your two sisters seem so normal. So do her 12 ex-husbands. I am not taking marriage advice from somebody who's upgraded their spouse more than their cell phone. It's like asking the Cubs for advice on how to win the World Series. Might get there after 100 years of trying, but in the meantime, you're cursed with an old goat, a cork bat, and a couple of condemned balls. Actually, the biggest objection she had, she's a vegan. I'm not. Can somebody tell her she doesn't have to eat every mushroom in the forest? It's entirely possible for a couple to have dietary differences and still have a happy relationship. Just look at Barbie and Ken. Ken's always been meatless. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. I'm Liz Frisius. Have a great night.
Way to go,
Thank
Liz.
you,
Wow,
Liz.
you piss everybody off. I like it. I like it. And send some mushrooms to Dana while you're at it too. She needs a reload. she won't know why. She won't know where she left them. Okay. So Liz, let's go top or bottom.
Top.
Okay, she's a top. Okay, guys. So 1 through 13 is the number range.
9.
9. Okay, so 9 from the top. You're in there. You're gonna get your $25 of BSC. Thank you so much to all of you who are tipping these wonderful comedians. And guys, we're gonna go straight to the guy who we're gonna wonder what he's wearing tonight, right? Because we had a conversation in the back room about what you were wearing, Kev. So I'm not gonna put you on the spot too much, but guys, coming up to stage is Kev the Allstar.
Looks like I'm muted. All right, here we go. Woo! Thank you for the great introduction. I mean, I actually have my suspenders right here. You don't believe me? Well, I guess they're tied down, but whatever. They're in there.
Okay, right.
But no one wants to see that. Y'all ain't ready. They might pay enough. I'm not sure yet. But speaking about pay, look, I'm so thankful that I got brought onto this show tonight because my credit score just dropped 150 points. True shit. Yeah, I recently got dumped. My ex, she was a white lady. Yeah. That went over your head. Well, anyway, that's all right. But no, seriously, so I'm thankful for being on this crypto show. But in my old neighborhood where I grew up, you might get killed for saying that. So it's like blood dough currency. Y'all better be careful when you're saying, there's a crypto show in some places in the United States even, but it's all good, right? See, and speaking about colors, I want to let y'all know something. I am a mulatto. And if that term confuses some of you, that means that I'm black and white. Yeah, right? Or a half-breed if you want to be a dick about it. Just saying, just a little history real quick so you can tell how this happens. My mother, she's a white Greek Mormon, and my father is a black African Baptist. A lot of religion in that house. Anyway, since I got 5 minutes, well, like 4 now, we're going to jump into it. My nephew, he knows this about me, right? And he likes to, he's probably next up in the chain of comics in my family. And he comes up to me and he's like, hey, yo, Unc. Hey, man. So, since you black and white, you like the yin yang symbol, only you just that big ass S in the middle of it, huh? This dude think he real funny. Now, mind you, he said that when he was 8. Just this past weekend, now he's a little older, about 17, comes up. We're just watching the finals game, last Saturday. I'm over at my brother's house. What Friday, Saturday, whatever day it was. Anyway, I'm over there. Me and my brother's outside. We're grilling it up. My nephew comes barging through the patio door. He's like, hey, Unc, man, tell me it ain't true, Unc. I said, what is on your mind now? He said, man, I heard that your black ass skis. You ski on the water and on the snow, family? Man, don't you know we hated the first boat ride over this mofo? He doesn't stop, y'all. But I see this as an opportunity for me to school him. So I says, nephew, don't you realize that these are just additional ways for us to elude the police? I don't know who's giving the feedback, but could you please mute the microphone because it's messing with my head and I'm already black and white and I'm all fucked up in there. But no, so I tell him, and you should have seen his eyes. He said, wait, what? I said, yes, family. I mean, don't you realize we've tried protesting, kneeling, ducking, dodging, bobbing, weaving, hooking, jabbing, shooting, and stabbing, I figured, hell, I might as well try skiing on both forms of water. I'm trying to survive, y'all. And I know it's summer. I'm out here in Arizona, but we got a place called Flagstaff. Now, this did not happen in Flagstaff. This did not happen in Flagstaff. But if you get the chance to go skiing, water skiing that is, or snow skiing that is, especially if you my tone, if you see a sign that says Black Diamond, that is not where Black people hang out. No, it is not. I went skiing in Park City, Utah. Did a run up, run down, run up. Didn't see nobody that looked like me. I saw the sign. It said Black Diamond. I said, that's where my people at. Wrong.
Dead wrong.
Very wrong. Now, I'm going to leave y'all with this little bit. Now, my nephew, he knows I like water, and I really do. Now, I like to go fishing is another avenue that I like to live in when I'm going water, Anyway, I pull up to any body of water, lake, river, stream, it doesn't matter. And I just jump right out my truck. Here, fish here, fish here. Here, fish. Usually I'm wearing a loincloth and a spear's in my hand. Just imagine what happens. Usually I end up with triple the fish, more rods than I care to take home, and one lonely Southern Cross bikini wearing white woman talking about, I've got jungle fever. We've got jungle fever. Then she asked me, do I like to swim? Skinny dip. And I'm like, well, yes, I do. I don't know if you know this, but I'm half white. I swim really well in a left circle. Hey, y'all can find me at KevTheAllstar.com. Thank you for this time. I really appreciate it.
Right. Great job, Kev. Now, while I'm listening to your set, I'm like, okay, I'm a scientist. I understand that you're skiing on water, ice, and I need to figure out how to get you onto steam. So we will find a way. That way you can own all of the water skiing activities, okay? But before we let you go, do you want top or bottom?
You know what? Bag it. I want right in the middle. No, I'll take the bottom. I'll take the hot zone. Bag it.
Okay, bottom. Okay, so we're going bottom and pick a number from 1 to 18.
Ooh, that's a big range. 1 to 18, 11.
11. All right. So wallet number 11 from the bottom, Disco is going to be sending you your $25 of BSC. And another round of applause to Kev. Thank you so much. Guys, we're continuing the show. The next comedian up to stage is Belli B.
Hey, how y'all doing, y'all? Y'all almost caught me getting on my kids. They like, when is it over? I almost hit. They trying to play PlayStation. I'm trying to still borrow next door's Wi-Fi password because I had a problem with that too. But I know nothing about crypto neither. But I am 40 now, so I need to get on my shit. So talking about crypto kind of makes me feel like I'm really doing something in life. But these kids is standing over here like crackheads. I don't know if I got kids like me in games and stuff, but these kids is wild on video games. They are screaming at the television. Now, I always looked at them when they was younger, like, should I put them on medication or should I just wait it out? I think I waited it out too long because now they're scratching and itching. Like, when is it going to come off? And they don't even care about me doing comedy. They don't give a shit. But tonight, I'm going to teach them about some crypto. I told them the DYOR to find the power button from the PlayStation. Do your own research on how to switch that back on. Because kids today, boy, I swear, that's right, DYOR. But yeah, today, I just done a Zoom call. You know, I told my people before, all the Zoom calls I did for jobs, I never got any part twos of the Zoom call. They always never call me back. So comedy has been my special sauce here lately. A lot of people said I was retarded growing up, but I told them, see, look what happens when you're special, you know. You know, things can change for you soon. So, yeah, it's just been crazy out here in Arizona. I moved out here about 5 years ago, and I've been on a workout plan on accident. Yep. It's called Melt. You know, just went outside today and lost 72 ounces in my forehead. And I look great, you know. I think so. You know, and a lot of things crazy about the culture out here, you know. I still see these crazy young kids walk around with sweatshirts in 100-degree weather. Y'all need to check y'all kids if they doing that. They could be giving you signs. They could be telling you something. Because I can't do it. You know, I can't do it at all. Yeah, it's been real cool out here. Another thing about it is, I don't know if y'all was brought up like me. My uncle, he always talking about things that he don't know about, but he did bring up some crypto one time. And it wasn't the right crypto. It was sort of like what Kevin said. He bangs blue all day. You know, he bangs blue all day. And I told him, you need to go to church with me. You know, you don't need to be talking like that around that, and you're 68 years old, you know, still gang banging. I mean, only blue you should be having is the one you put in your mirror when you're parking in front of Walmart. You know, the only one you should be having. You know, it's just crazy out here today. I try to stay in the house with the AC until I have to leave out at night, late at night, when I go dance for the older ladies at Camelback nursing home. Y'all want to see me take my shirt off? Nah, I'll wait till later on. Yeah, I got a dance routine for y'all too, but I don't want to mess your eyes up. And you know, ladies, I don't know your status. I don't want to get y'all aroused. But it's just been a wonderful time out here, man. So, like I said, I want to get smart. I got my GED. I want to talk about crypto and do my own DYOR, you know, and be able to make people laugh while doing it. And it's another thing out here. Y'all make sure y'all stay away from legal marijuana out here. I don't know. I moved out here for that. I don't know if that's cool to talk about, but it will have you stuck at the red light for about 20 minutes. You know, I haven't been blown at so long in my life, and I found out it was because I did something I shouldn't have did. But it's cool though. But my name is Belli B. Y'all can catch me, Belli B the Fool. DYOR, y'all, just DYOR. Just do all the DYOR with the crypto. Y'all been cool. I appreciate y'all.
I love it. Woo-hoo. All right, Belli. You know what? I was stopped at a stoplight, and it was actually a stop sign once, and I totally blame it on weed.
It would never turn green. It would never turn green.
No, and I thought handicap parking was for people with big butts, like for real.
It's crypto now. It's crypto now.
I was like, grandma can park there.
I almost got in a fight with grandma too. That's another story.
All right. Well, we'll bring you guys back for sure. But before I let you go, top or bottom?
Let me go ahead and go bottom.
Bottom, okay. And pick a number between 1 and 6.
4.
4. Okay, so 4 from the bottom. Disco sending you $25 of Binance Smart Chain for thanking you for being in it to win it with our tips to our comedians. Now, guys, we have our headliner coming up. So we're almost rounding the show. We're saving the best for last. Guys, coming to the stage is Charlie Mack.
Okay. But yeah, look, I'm so grateful to be doing this virtual show. I love virtual shows simply because I fell off the stage at my last show, took out the whole front row. Ever since then, they don't allow me to come back. You know, so thank for this. Like, I ain't always been a big dude. You know, I promise you, I have not always been a big dude. You can blame my mother. Because when I was young, she bought my clothes bigger and said I'll grow into them. My body said challenge accepted. So it's like been a competition all my life. But what they say when you was a kid, they said eat all your food. You'll grow to be big and strong. Now look at me. Just big. Like, they should have threw some run around the block a few times there or something. Now, but I did just come out to all my friends and family, so y'all can clap it up for that. Thank you. I'm a trans slender man. Now, if you don't know what trans slender is, that's when you're fat, but you identify as skinny. You know, my pronoun is slim. I got tired of blaming everybody else for my weight gain. Like, you know what? Somebody done wash this shirt on hot again. For real, it looked like I was wearing a blood pressure cuff. I don't like that. Shout out to all my people that be praying. Thank y'all for praying. Pray for me, because I've been praying a lot, and God just been leaving me on red, sending me the voicemail. Like, he's not answering. Like, the Lord made me fat and half bow-legged. Like, who's half bow-legged? Lord, your craftsmanship is terrible. Clearly you're drinking on the job. Like, half bow-legged, if I put my legs together, they'll make an uppercase D. So just picture that. I feel like my legs had a conversation with each other. One of them said, "Hey, bro, I'm about to go bow. You coming?" The other one said, "Nah, I'm straight." Just felt like I was put together with a bunch of spare parts. I don't know. Like, since I'm bow-legged, like half bow-legged, I have to give people double answers when they ask me questions. Like, Charlie Mack, how tall are you? I'm 6'5" on one leg. I step on the other one, I drop down to like 5'8". It's crazy. So I'm in Texas. I'm originally from Chicago. I've actually lived in Phoenix. Phoenix is a crazy place. It's nice, but then you got places like 27th Street. It's dangerous on 27th. Like, what, at 27th, like Indian school, I got lost over there and seen some weird shit. I seen somebody get robbed while they was robbing somebody else. You know how confusing that is to see? Like, could you imagine robbing somebody and then you hear, when he give it to you, you give it to me? What? What's going on? I can never rob nobody. And it's not because I think robbery is illegal, just unethical, wrong, whatever. It's robbery. You need to have a quick getaway. I'm built for feed, not for speed. There's a difference. Last time I ran was when Popeyes had that chicken sandwich.
Me too.
Real. But like, I tried working out. I tried. That shit's hard. I almost died doing this. Those are arm circles. You mean to tell me I'm dead out of shape? I almost died pretending to be a helicopter? Look, I blame all my friends and family. This is not on me. They seen me turn into a Macy's holiday balloon and didn't say shit. Ain't say nothing. Clearly something's wrong. I didn't find out I was fat until Tuesday. And that's because I was ordering Chinese food and they tried to charge me a catering fee. They thought they was delivering to a banquet. Like, what pissed me off is when they had 16 forks in the bag. I don't know what was going on. Like, listen, I gained a lot of weight because I didn't know when to stop eating, when I had enough food. Now, I'm going to let you guys know how to know when to stop eating. Because some of y'all, I'm sure, is about a ham sandwich away from being my size, okay? So this is how you know when you had enough food. If you're eating and you do this. Anytime you got to take a breath while you eating, then it's time to put the forks away. For real, watching my 600-pound life and see the stuff they eating for Thanksgiving. And I said, in my house, that's a Tuesday. Like, I just didn't know. Nobody told me. But a kid will tell you when you fat. A kid will tell you when you ugly. A kid will point out all your deepest, darkest insecurities within 10 seconds of meeting you. All what's not coming down their nose, for real. But that's why I love kids speak the truth. But kids also answer questions that nobody asked them. You can just be sitting by yourself. A kid come over, what's your name? My name Matt. I got 3 daddies. What? My other mama looked like a boy, but it's not a boy. Who kid is this? And these kids, they beg a lot too, don't they? They beg a lot. Now, don't get it twisted. We begged when we was kids too, but we beg different. We beg like, can I some? Can I some? Can I some? That's how we beg. These kids today, they passive aggressive. They ask for stuff without asking for it. They just come up to you. I eat them kind of chips. Them not even hot to me. Like, it makes me mad. Like, now I'll give your baby 1 chip. Counted 1. After that, it's, hey, come get your baby. Like, you think I got this big by sharing? I don't think so. I really don't know how a lot of y'all can live in Arizona. I lived there before. It is entirely too hot in Arizona. Like, I don't know where hell is, but I'm sure it's right outside of Mesa. Gotta be a block or 2, for real. It just don't make sense. Like, how do your feet get hot inside of your shoes? Like, that completely like gets rid of the purpose. I don't understand. But it's all weird, and everything just gets weird people. Like, don't watch who you date. You can date a weird woman. Like, my woman is weird. I'm not ashamed to admit it. My woman asks me questions that makes me feel unsafe in my relationship. Now, we just sitting there watching TV, and she's staring at me. I go, what's up? She said, I wonder what your skeleton look like. I wonder what my skeleton look like. Now I'm curious, like, because you watch a lot of How to Get Away with Murder movies. So is this more theoretical, or are you a hands-on learner? Tell me something. And then, like, she likes to slap my butt. A lot of dudes don't like when women slap their butt, and I understand you. I really don't care personally. It's when it jiggles that pisses me off. And that's the jiggle carries up my whole body. Like, God damn it, I got to get to work. The jiggling don't stop. Shit, it just doesn't. And then y'all have weird kids with the weird people. It's too much going on. And like my daughter, I got a 6-month-old daughter. She's weird. I mean, this is my only baby, so I have nothing else to compare it to. But her neck muscles and her hip muscles don't work right. So she sit there just bobbing and weaving all day. I'm about to put her in the ring with Mayweather. So I'm holding her, she just bobbing and weaving, headbutting. Oh, headbutting right in my mouth. I got mad. And I grew up, they say somebody hit you, you hit them back. So I threw 2 jabs at her. Bop, bop. She dodged both of them. Headbutting me again. I was mad, like, come get her. Come get her. I told you I ain't never want to have no dang Scorpio anyway. That's what I get for using tax money. Like, my sister has a weird kid. Now, I go to my nephew's room. He's 17 years old. He has a trench coat laid out on the bed, some bullets, ninja stars, a sword. I said, nephew, what's going on? He said, I'm tired of my teachers. I'm tired of my classmates. I'm taking them all out. I said, nephew, okay, whatever, I'm leaving. Now listen, I said that because my nephew's a bluffer. He never leaves the house. He always stays in the house, so I know he wasn't gonna do anything. I went home. Now, halfway home, some says, you know what, call his mom and just let her know just in case. So I called my sister, I said, sis, you need to check on your son, call his teacher and make sure everything okay at school. She says, Matt, what are you talking about? I'm his teacher. All my kids homeschool. So I'm like, damn, okay. I hope you got some metal detectors on your room, aka the principal's office, because that kid's crazy. And I just want to leave y'all with one little story real quick. And it just, by a round of applause, I just need to know, how many of y'all have ever been cheated on? Right. Some of y'all at home right now with the motherfucker that's cheating. They looking up like, you better not be clapping. You better not. So I was cheated on. My ex cheated on me with my best friend, Marty. Now, me and Marty was cool since we was kids. How I found out, I went through her phone while she was asleep. Now, don't look at me like that, because you'll go through your personal phone if somebody named Pizza Hut was calling at 4 in the morning, especially when you ain't seeing no pizzas. So I was like, okay, she had Marty name saved, her number saved on the Pizza Hut. Wow, I got it. So what I do? I took her to Cancun, Mexico. I gave her 3 wonderful days. I gave her 3 delicious nights. The last night I went and got some cocaine and I put it in her bag. Now, hey, what we do next morning, we went to the airport. Sure enough, they found the cocaine. So she like, I don't know what's going on. I said, damn, it looked like you do to me, El Chapo. You think you know somebody. So she knows she's going to jail. She says, Matt, they gonna take me to jail. Tell my kids I'm sorry. Tell my mother I love her. I said, okay, baby. What you want me to tell Pizza Hut? And that's my time. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Funny Charlie Mac.
Mac. Good job, Charlie.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Charlie. And where did he go? Yeah, get him back on screen. Did he just drop mic and leave?
I think so.
That's how they do it. They just drop the mic and roll out.
That's how this. I want.
Jason did too.
There you go. There you are,
Jason
Charlie.
has a show though.
Wonderful
bad.
set. We just thought you mic drop on us. Hey guys, so first off, we're gonna do 2 $25 giveaways to close out the show. But before I do, and Charlie, you're gonna help me out with that, I've got something to announce for all the comedians that are here. From our sponsors, we have all those CEOs in our Telegram, and I've got 2 of them. I've got the Fighting Squirrel, because that's how we do. We're in crypto. We got tag names in our Telegram. So the owner of Rocket Fi, who's one of our sponsors, is gifting every single comedian that came on to the show tonight 25 million Rocket Fi tokens. And then from our Sector Protocol, we've got the CEO also pitching in, and you guys are going to get 1 million tokens of Sector Protocol each. So we will help you guys set up your wallets. And for all of those of you watching in DeFi who are crypto ready, these guys all now think they're millionaires. Okay, so let them be. They don't understand that we have millions and thousands and quadrillions of tokens down here. But thank you guys for showing your love in a big way, because they're sharing their tokens and bringing you guys into the fam here, and you guys did fantastic. So let's do 2 more giveaways for $25 each of Binance Smart Chain. Charlie, what are we gonna do, top or bottom?
We'll do top number 1.
Number 1. Okay, number 1, top of the list. So we didn't even have to give him a range. He's like understood the assignment. Well, we should have just done that. Number 1. But guys, thank you so much for being here. I know that we're going to do this again, and we want to show our crypto love to you guys. And we know that we've onboarded you, but the goal is to onboard everyone, as many people as we can. We want to be like virus. Cricket will catch it a couple of times. Probably, what was that, 23?
32.
32 times. But to all of you watching, we're going to end this stream here, but join us in the official Telegram for Disco Burn token. It's Disco Burn Party token in the Telegram. We're going to do an after party, a green candle after party, where you'll get to hang out with me, the leadership team at DBT, the whole crew that's watching live there, and we're going to bring our sponsors in to talk some
2 winners.
crypto talk.
Aren't there supposed to be 2 winners?
So yes. So we've got, so Charlie, pick a number from 1 to 10. So we picked 1. You got to pick another number.
Let's do 8.
8. All right. So number 1 and number 8, you're getting your $25. And as we said before, Thank you all for being here, and we'll catch you in the Green Candle After Party in the Telegram. Tom, you're going to take us out?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you all for coming to the DYOR Media Network tonight to watch this show. Thank you to DBT, Disco Burn Token, and Champion for hosting this event. Thank you to Sector Protocol and all the other sponsors that I cannot remember at this moment for helping out produce this event, helping pay for it, and helping bring these wonderful comedians here. Thanks to all of you who participated tonight for entertaining me, along with everyone that's watching. We had a lot of people in Telegram, but we had a lot more on YouTube watching, and hopefully we'll get a lot of replays on this, and this will get your guys' name out as well. So for everyone at DBT, DYOR Network, Champion, and everyone else involved in this, thanks to everyone involved tonight. So have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this is the after party, right?
Yeah, where the after party at?
All right, cool.
So in the Telegram and the Disco Burn Token, so
He
if you're
took
in
his
the
shirt
comedy room,
He did.
No belly.
He said, "What after party at?"
Go ahead, Carmen. I'm sorry. I just noticed.
you're fine. You're fine.